Statistics Canada has released new data taken from the 2021 census. It shows almost a quarter of people who call Canada home are or have been an immigrant or a permanent resident. That's the largest proportion of the population in the country's history. The CBC's Brett Ruskin is in Halifax with the details on this. So Brett, what more are we learning from this new data?
Yeah, Arthur, you take a look at the last census that we did back in 2016, then this census in 2021. Canada's population grew during that time by 5.4%. And StatsCan says the majority of that growth, 71% of it, has to do with immigration. And immigration, in fact, that really didn't take effect, didn't happen at all during 2020, hardly at all during 2021 because of the pandemic. And so immigration really driving the rate of population growth here in Canada. And so what does that mean? Why does that matter? Other than just us feeling warm and fuzzy inside, living in a place that people want to come to, that is desirable. But it also has a major economic benefit because StatsCan says and has shown for years the aging population of Canada is going to cause some strain, is already causing strain on healthcare systems, on kind of the retirement system. And so what we really need is an influx of people, younger people, working age people, to help with that problem. So enter immigrants, these newcomers to Canada. About nearly 2/3 of them, about 64% of them, are that working age population, between 25 years old, 54 years old. And so StatsCan says that's not going to stop the process of Canada's aging population, but StatsCan officials say that it's going to have a rejuvenating effect on the demographics and of the aging nature of Canada's population overall. So generally, seems like a good news story, a good news report, this latest batch of data from StatsCan. Arthi.
So now, Brett, let's talk a little bit about geography too. Where are people coming from and where are they going once they arrive into Canada? Well, yeah, I mean, surprising based on the weather here, but lots are choosing to settle in Atlantic Canada. So you take a look at the percentage of folks choosing to come to Atlantic Canada, calling Atlantic Canada home. That percentage has tripled in the last 15 years. Most folks coming to Canada are still settling in places like Ontario and Quebec, but we're seeing a different percentage, a fewer smaller portion of people going to Quebec, smaller portion of people going to the prairies, instead opting for Atlantic Canada. And where are they coming from? Well, really all around the world. 18% from India, 11% from the Philippines, 9% from China, 5% from Syria, as well as, other countries. You're taking a look at Pakistan, you're taking a look at Nigeria, as well as the US, France, the UK, Iran as well. Those are the main sources of immigration. So bottom line is Canada's population is growing, mostly driven by millions of people coming here from all around the world. Arthi. Thanks for the latest on this, Brett. That is the CBC's Brett Ruskin in Halifax.